1K Phew, man. 1K Phew, bro. What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm blessed.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Hey, man. Really, I just want to jump into it, bro. Like, what kind of got you into the realm of being able to mesh, like, modernize hip hop and Christian rap?
Man, just coming up in church, for real, coming up in church and coming up in Atlanta, like, just being around culture all my life. I came up in black church and black school, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I kind of got the best of both worlds, and, we was in church every single time. My mom would walk around church pregnant with me, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that really all I knew, but at the same time, I went to church in the 6, like on the East, so I kind of seen some of everything. It's like my folk was trying their best to keep us in church, to keep us from the street, but the first time I seen cocaine was in church. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first time I seen everything was in church. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, they used to do, like, the community van, bring the people from the community to the church and everything. And it was just, like, it was that. Like, back in the day, like, it was real church. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't real as modernized and political as it is now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's my background. That's my roots. And, you know what I'm saying? Just being in church, being in the back, like, just being with my partners or whatever, they used to always have, like, Christian rappers and gospel rappers come. And, you know what I'm saying, we used to always be like, but these folks lame. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we can't even relate to these folks for real.
Yeah.
So my thing was always, like, I know if I get up there, but I'll turn these folks up, bro. I'll turn all these gangsters in the back pew. I'll have them pipe for real.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget, like, the pastor of our church, he gave me an opportunity to kind of, display the talents, or, you know what I'm saying, really just wanted to have the young people involved type thing. He was like, man, y'all get up here and do something type thing. But I was the only one who really, was with it. And I'll never forget, I remixed this song, this Soulja Boy song, Pretty Boy Swag. I did Church Boy Swag.
Word.
And I did that, turned the whole church up. And from that moment on, I just loved it. I fell in love with it type thing. And I ain't gonna care. I wasn't living like it. Like, I was still outside, and you know what I'm saying, I wasn't, I knew better, but I ain't do better. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was finding balance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But one thing I did, I stayed consistent with that. You feel what I'm saying? And God bumped my head later on. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ended up getting shot at or whatever, and it was like clear as day that if home could have got us, he would have got us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he really spared us, but I really knew it was God for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of sparing my life. But from that day, you know what I'm saying, I just put the relationship over the religion. And, you know what I'm saying, really started walking in my calling and in my purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Even when, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody understand it. Because one of my favorite sayings is, like, when God gave your calling, there wasn't no conference call. You feel what I'm saying? It was just for you. So, like, it's normal for somebody not to understand your purpose or your vision. You know what I'm saying? It's just for you. So I just kind of had that tunnel vision on my purpose and just kept going and just stayed consistent with it, stayed down for real.
Yeah.
Like, even when it wasn't even popular to do gospel rap, like, I was making it cool. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I just kept going, man, and I owe it all to God for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I got started with everything. And then that's how, well, I know you're gonna get to that later, but that's how I met Zay. Like, Zaytoven was the first person I met in the music industry, period. Like, I met Zay over 10 years ago.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? And he invited me to the house, put like 10 beats on my flash drive, and like the very first song that gave me motion for real was this song called Church Gone Wild. Like, you know what I'm saying, the gospel stations and V103 and Hot was playing it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was out during the Hitting Them Folk challenge. Like, it had a whole challenge. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and they ain't never seen nothing like that with gospel rap. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what got everybody's attention, got everybody's eyes on what I was doing. And that just opened doors. Like, from then on, I just kept stepping in and walking in it. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah,
for sure.
I'm about to say, bring that Atlanta energy to the Christian rap scene. You know,
for
what
sure,
I'm saying?
and really pop it for real. Cause these folks be talking about, man, I ain't no Christian rapper. I'm just a rapper to Christian. Like, with me, it's like, you put me in a box. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning my box into TNT. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go up with mine. So I am a gospel rapper. I'm gospel rap back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really that. These folks don't really want to claim it because they ain't really have no motion. They don't really know how to move for it. They ain't really, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like God gave me the sauce. God gave me this sauce. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to use it for him.
And that's real, bro, because I feel like ever since, like, your music kind of started popping, I've seen a lot of, like, similar acts. in the Christian rap space, and like not necessarily like biting your style, but everybody's being a little bit more modernized, eccentric, like putting the style from their area into the Christian hip hop instead of just trying to put it in a box and make it seem like you had to be fit this one form.
Fact.
So I appreciate you for being like a pioneer of that sound, though. You feel me?
Fact, man. That's all I got. I can't take no credit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just to kind of get into it, like you said, like, all right, we're gonna touch on the Zaytoven thing, but when you were able to get into contact with Reach Records and everything like that, what was that process like for you?
Man, that was boy, that process was crazy. I was in the mud. Like you know what I'm saying, me and my wife now, like we weren't married back then, but my wife now, we had our first child, you know what I'm saying, just figuring it out. I was still staying with my folks, she was with her folks, like I ain't had no money type thing. And now when I told you like that, when the Church Gone Wild thing went crazy, and the head engineer at Reach, I'll never forget, Biz, he had kind of DM me type thing on Instagram. Yeah. And he was just like, you know what I'm saying, we rocking with what you doing, what you got going on. Like, what, you know what I'm saying, we want you to come up here to Reach to kind of, you know, write and record. Because at the time, Cray was, Lecrae, he was having the All Things Work Together album put together. But, you know, they had like Zaytoven beats, Metro beats, C-Note beat, all type of beats. But, you know, like, at the time, like, that was foreign to that whole world. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was really the only one really coming like that, you know, like everybody else on the, you know, boom bap type wave and, you know, the up north type wave. And I really was, you know, one of the pioneers for the down south gospel rap. So, like, they had kind of reached out to me, like, you know what I'm saying, to me to kind of write for Cray to, you know, to the Zaytoven beat, Metro beats and all that. So, I never forget, I found a ride up the Reach. I ain't had no car, nothing. I found a ride up the Reach. Yeah. The first beat they played from was a Metro booming beat. You know what I'm saying? The first thing that came out my mouth, Hammer Time. They can't tell me Hammer Time. And I did that one. And, you know, I'm not thinking nothing of it. To this day, I still don't think Hammer Time that hard. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard. You feel what I'm saying? I'm biased to all my music. I ain't just gonna record something that I don't think is hard. Yeah. But I ain't never think, oh my God, boy, I got a hit. You feel what I'm saying? And even to this day, I be recording stuff. I be like, I got a hit, but I play it for Dre. He be like, nah, bro, you gotta go back in, boy.
But that's how it be, bro. It's
but
like,
but I'm just talking. But I was just, I don't know, bro. I was just being myself, bro. Like, I be freestyling, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I did Hammer Time, I'm in the booth. I'm not seeing everybody reaction in the studio. You feel what I'm saying? So I come out the booth. I'm like, man, God, please let me do. You know what I'm saying? Let this song be straight at least.
One of these Jones.
Boy, I come back in the room, Cray in there. I ain't even know Lecrae was there. But when I came, it was like 2 people in the studio. I came back out the booth into the studio. It about 10 people in the studio going crazy. Yeah. Like, bro, what? Boy, we ain't never heard nothing like that. Boy, you going stupid. Because initially, I really supposed to go out there to write for Cray. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because the hook was for him. Yeah. And he was just going to resell it or whatever. But I ain't going to cap. Like, Cray told him, he was like, bro, I ain't going to cap. I got to leave you on there. Like, and you know, I done heard some of everything, you know, during the, you know, the industry journey. I done heard all type of cap. So it's like, I ain't really take it, like, you know, when he said it serious, he was like, boy, we got to keep you on there. And, boy, you got to try to write a verse. You know what I'm saying? If it's hard, we going to keep it. Yeah. So I like, man, all right. So I went in there. I still gave it my all just in case. You feel what I'm saying? So I went in, probably did the hardest verse I ever tried to write. And I ain't gonna cap, man. Bruh kept me on his album, bruh. I've never met that man. I never had met that man before that day, ever. Word. Know what I'm saying? And bruh kept me on his album. Not only kept me on his album, he made it a single. You feel what I'm saying? And bruh took me to L.A., bruh. Like, my first time in L.A., bruh, ever, bruh. I'm in Hollywood Hill, bruh. Bruh took me to the BET Award, bruh. Like, I ain't never been out of Atlanta, Georgia. I ain't never been out of Lithonia, Georgia, let alone Atlanta. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it was all God, bro. Like, that's like, everything happens like that. Like, was stupid fast. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just what happened. Like, bro took me on tour, you know what I'm saying, for the album that I was on, took me on tour, let me open up. Yeah. That was the first tour I ever been on, you know what I'm saying? First time on a tour bus, like, I'm tripping. Like,
life got different.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what's up though, man. Like I'm glad that was able to happen for you. But I feel like that it was one statement that you said, bro, putting like the relationship over the religion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once you made that choice, bro, like that's where a lot of things started changing for
Facts.
you. You feel me?
Facts.
And I feel like I try to keep that same kind of personal relationship with God, like just like, hey man, like you know when I'm messing up,
Exactly.
so help me out. You feel me?
Exactly.
But it's just like, damn.
And even to this day, bro, that's what I be on, bro. I feel like God gonna open up them doors once you get closer to Him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you really die to yourself, you feel what I'm saying? Like cut out all the stuff you used to and think you gotta rely on, and just rely on Him. You feel what I'm saying? I even put out a song, "Let Go, Let God." Like,
yeah.
and it's like,
I'm
really talking to myself.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was a whole EP, wasn't it?
For sure. And the whole idea behind that. And it's funny because we were talking about doing a remix already. Dre was like, man, we need to do a remix.
Yeah.
I come back to Dre like, but we need to do 5 remixes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was telling even my brothers, like, they're like, bro, Let Go, Let God even going that crazy, like stream-wise, like number-wise for you to be going that crazy with remix. And I'm like, bro, it ain't even about, you know what I'm saying? The message is really bigger than the streaming for real. Like, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really stunned how well it's doing, even though it was one of the favorites, you feel what I'm saying, off the project me and Zay did.
Yeah.
But it was really more so about the message and what the world needed to hear at the time. You feel what I'm saying? Let go, let God. And I ain't gonna count, man. Like I done been to a lot of places where people came up to me like, bro, thank you for that, bro. Like,
real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it's about for me, bro. If I can save one person, that, you know what I'm saying, mission complete. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, but yeah, it's a lot of stories like that. But that, I really was talking to myself though. It was really a self thing. Just let go, let God. Like, no matter what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? When trials come your way, you got to consider it joy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't stress out or crash out about it.
Straight up. No, that's real, bro. Definitely letting go and let God is the only way to make sure, like, you know, you keep your life on a certain path. Keep yourself on a certain path. You feel me? Because, I mean, everything else is just, like, destruction at the end of the day.
Fact.
But let's jump into that Pray for Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
I do want to touch on that Ready, because, like, I mean, PT, that's my dog.
PT
you know what I'm
Cruz,
saying?
Man. Shout out Pastor Troy, man.
Yeah, that's my boy right there,
For
man.
sure. That's
so,
my
like,
pastor.
How was that for you in order to, like, were y'all in the studio together, or did he just send you the verse?
We actually were. I was in the studio with all my features.
Word.
Like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like,
I'm about to say that's like some people don't realize how rare that is sometimes. Because a lot of times everybody just getting the verse sent. You feel me?
Just send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Every feature on Pray for Atlanta, I was in the studio with them. Everybody, Jacqueline Carr, Dro, Honcho, and Pastor Troy.
Yeah.
Like they all pulled up on me.
I
pulled up on Jacqueline, but everybody else pulled up on me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's break down a couple of tracks, man. First, let's break down that We Ready, like just how that whole environment
was.
We
Ready, bro. We Ready was actually I made We Ready. I ain't gonna cap. We Ready was like the last song for real.
Yeah.
Because we had the body of work, but we kept saying, man, we ain't got no intro. We ain't got no first track, like no track one. And I'll never forget. I went to do a song with Jacqueline. I did the remember I said I put up on Jacqueline.
Yeah.
And after she did her part, she had peeled out, but they had still had time left. They paid for time for the studio, so they're like, man, y'all can really stay and cook if y'all want to.
Yeah.
I said, say less. So I go in there, and I said, they pulled up a beat. I think they pulled up 2 beats, and Ready was one of the beats, and I just flowed through the whole beat type thing.
Yeah.
And that's when we found out, that We Ready. They know that We Ready. So they're like, oh yeah, that's hard. So I mean, we kind of put it together. We went back to Reach, put it together, and the song was already crazy. Like it was, you know what I'm saying, We Ready, like tight vibe. Yeah. But was just thinking like, cause I forgot who we said we were gonna put on it first. We said we were gonna put somebody else on it or something like that. It was something that was missing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, like, what if we put Pastor Troy on there? Really just dreaming, cause I don't know Pastor Troy until now. So I'm like, bro, what if we put Pastor Troy on here, bro? Like on some Ready 2024, like, man. I hit up Pastor Troy, like, it was a God thing. I hit up Pastor Troy. He was like, oh, boy, for sure, Phew. I said, Phew, boy, how you know my name? I'm like, boy, I'm rocking with you, boy. Like, the city rocking with you. And that's when I kind of woke up, too, on some, like, dang, like.
People paying
attention.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah, like, when Tip followed me, Jermaine Dupree, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? These folk really tapped in. So, shout out to Pastor Troy for sure. Like, when he pulled up on me, it was all love. Like, he killed it. Like, he went crazy.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to PT for sure. Like when I was listening to it and I heard his voice come through on the back, because I didn't read any of it, like read any of the title or anything like that. So when I heard him, I was like,
yeah, it's hard. That's hard. I ain't gonna cap, but I tried not to go crazy when he did that. In the studio, but I'm like, ooh, that boy just did it. He just gave it to me.
Crazy. You
No
funny,
cap.
All right, so the next one I want to talk about, bro, the favorite trapper. Like, I think that track is like super hard. It's going crazy, bro. The production on it is top tier. Like, it gives me that true Atlanta like trap music feel.
So shout out to Zay. Shout out to Zay.
You know what I'm saying? Then you listening to the song, and then it's like it's a whole completely different message, but you still get it. Like, and then also Dro has been on his like his positive message and tips and everything like that. So having you guys unify on the track,
shout out to Young
crazy.
Dro, man. That's my brother, bro. Like I was telling my partner the other day, I'm like, bro, I can't believe like Young Dro is my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like you do music with some people, and it be it. Man, Dro probably call me more than anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some like every time I see Dro name, but boy, what up, big bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just a blessing to have somebody in my corner like that. You feel what I'm saying? And just at that shoot, we were just talking like, you know what I'm saying, he did his part, and you know most artists, you know, all right, I'm gone. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro stayed for like a couple hours, like just chopping, like we just chopping it up, like he just telling me about his journey. You feel what I'm saying? And I wasn't really putting it out for real, cause he wasn't really talking about it on an interview, but he didn't put it out, but he was explaining like, you know what I'm saying, how he was going through and almost OD'd. You feel what I'm saying? And that really brought him closer to God for real. And he kind of stopped playing, like he cut out all distractions and just had that tunnel vision on what he was supposed to be doing. And man, he just gave a lot of game, bro, a lot of game. You feel what I'm saying? And like he's super solid person, bro. Like even like from me doing that song with him, you know what I'm saying, one of his people from prison, like, he called him and was like, bro, I love that song, boy, by Phew, boy. And Joe was like, oh, yeah, that favorite trouble? And then bro like, nah, boy, I'm talking about that last song on the album, boy, that Freedom. Yeah. And Joe like, oh, boy, you done heard the tape? So it's like, that's super hard to know, like, you know what I'm saying, the cycle's still going like that.
And that's real, man. I think Dro is having like a one of those legendary resurgences right now. You know what I'm saying? Like something about him is being revitalized, and I also see that. Like, I mean, I've also heard like a lot of good things about him, just like over time. You feel me? Like a lot of stories that you hear about Dro is just him being a real person, pulling up to the hood, just coming to chop with you. You feel me?
So like giving back too.
Yeah, bro. So I'm glad that you was able to have that experience, and then some more things grew out of that. You feel? So let's talk to the next one. Jump into the next track, bro. On Fire.
Oh yeah, On Fire.
Yeah, now talk to me about that.
I love that one. That was just a message to the streets on, you know, how the streets was kind of going crazy, going everywhere. That's around the time, you know, we losing a lot of people, you know, Long Live Takeout, Long Live Trouble.
Facts.
You know, Long Live Rich Homie, everybody, like just the whole Atlanta scene. So I'm like, man, it's like we gotta pray for the street, bro. The streets on fire. You feel what I'm saying? So
real.
That's really what that record was on. You know, just really bringing hope to the streets and, you know, bringing awareness. Because that's really what I want to do for the whole Pray for Atlanta project. Like, I just want to bring awareness. Like, it's like all this destruction and it's like everything is about Atlanta was, you know, being displayed.
Negatively.
I'm like, man, I'm trying to bring some light to the city. I'm trying to bring some, you know what I'm saying, some hope to the city. Yeah. So that was the whole purpose for the whole Pray for Atlanta movement. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really say it's a movement over a project for real. You know what I'm saying? It's really bigger than the music.
Definitely. And I feel like if people haven't been able to tap in and like get an understanding of what it was, then I mean it's still right there on all your available DSPs. So go check it out. But I would prefer for you to go to Pandora and listen to it play.
Man, for sure.
But yeah, that's just a shameless plug.
Pandora, what's happening?
But yeah, bro, like, so what can we be expecting from you, like, for the rest of 2025? Like, I know the year is really just getting started.
Man, I'm standing on tables. I'm going crazy about God, man. I ain't even gonna count. Like, I'm being real intentional. Like, I can't wait to go to the Breakfast Club, stand on the table about God. But like, it's like I'm really on that leadership role. Like, God really showing me like the path He giving me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I'm really about to walk in that in confidence. You feel what I'm saying? It's a difference between being confident and being arrogant. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm confident though. Well, my daddy the biggest. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go big. So it's like that's just how I'm gonna move. Like this whole year and from now on, it's like He kind of opened my eye to a lot of things in life, musically, business wise. Like it's like my head like super screwed on tight. Like I'm like real focused, tunnel vision. You feel what I'm saying? Like whatever God putting in my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be obedient. Cause I was like rebellious to everything. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of being stiff on opportunities. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like, bro, y'all want me to do what? Y'all want me to pull up where? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like, bro, like it ain't no such thing as coincidence, bro. Like everything is purpose driven. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm on, man. I'm just having that real tunnel vision, and I'm just in my lane speeding, bro. I ain't stopping.
Locked in.
So
all right. So to kind of wrap it up like this, man, if there was one word that could describe, like, 1K Phew, who, like, who he is, maybe spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, bro, like right now in this moment, it could be a word, it could be a phrase, but what would you use for that description?
I don't know why, but the word that popped up is a son. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a son. Like I'm a child of God, but also, I'm a shine. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel I'm a son. You feel what I'm saying? Like on both parts.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not perfect. Like I'm always learning. I'm always, you know what I'm saying? Like tapped in on him and what he want me to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That's the best way I can really say. Like I'm just a child of God, bro. Like I'm just out here, you know what I'm saying? Bossing up for the biggest. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Like I ain't being timid no more. I ain't scary. Like I know what my purpose is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So
straight up.
For sure. And I feel like if everybody just walked in their purpose and really understand what they supposed to be doing in life, they wouldn't be out here trying to figure it out and doing dumb stuff every time. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of the time when people just do dumb stuff, like they don't know what they be doing. Like they just don't know what they here for. They not really tapped in on what they supposed to be tapped in on. Like they tapped in with social media and, you know what I'm saying, like just all type of crash out culture, and you know what I'm saying, like it's unnecessary that you crashing out for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, boy, don't you know you got $1 million over here waiting on you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like folks just got to focus on their purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just stay locked in.
And there it is, y'all. Stay focused on your purpose. Stay locked in. Hey, and also, put the relationship over the religion.
For sure.
Know that. Phew, man, I appreciate you, dog. Atlanta's the
y'all.
home, so you always got a home here with me, bro. Anytime you want to play
Shout out to
music.
Pandora, man. Much love, man, for sure.
Always.